Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do another general covering a week's worth of energy. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? The guidance at the end may be helpful. All right. Welcome everybody that's new. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a message. I try to aim to get everybody a message and help and guidance and as much as possible, okay? And thank you everybody for your likes, your comments, and your shares and everything, all your participation and letting me know what's working for you and everything, all your feedback. Check out the community board. I post there often, okay? And whatever I can't do a video of, I'll usually post there, and I'll, a preview, kind of like new meditations I've discovered before I add them to the playlist, that kind of thing, okay? Get some water. All right, Spirit, let's see what we have for the collective today, all right? Spirit, what guidance do you have for the general collective at this time for whom it'll resonate for? Whenever the time is divine, please and thank you. All right. We have Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. And Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay? So that could be you or whoever you're cross-watching for. All right. Sorry about that. I just noticed my little marker isn't there. That way I can find the video later and know when to post it. Because I like to kind of do it in somewhat of an order. So Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, and Virgo. I'm just writing this down so as I jostle the dice, I don't lose it. And I can put that in the title. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Let's see what's going on for y'all. Get a couple from the tea leaf, please. And thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's get from this half stack as well. One more, please. All right. All right. All right, so first one that came out is Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles, potentially. All right. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Fly, period of ill health or depression. And Vine, seek out information that will help you, okay? All right. Let's figure this out. What's going on, Spirit? Do we have external energies disrupting the flow, or is it just being overworked? Or not knowing what to do? Or are we at one of those stages we're in the void of a spiritual awakening? I'm trying to think of all the times in my life I've had this issue. Ego death comes to mind too. All right. Let's see what happened here. What's going on? Gonna get one more shuffle on with this Moonology deck for your overall energy. Maybe some timing or an identifier. External energy. Thank you, Spirit. You have Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. So you could be dealing with a cardinal sign. All right. And I wish I could remember which ones those are. I know Cancer is. So that may be you. Maybe you might be your energy, okay? All right. You might want to look up the cardinal signs and see if that's it. I don't remember them offhand. I only know the mutables because I'm mutable. All right, we'll pull one for the Chinese zodiac. That could also be an identifier or timing. And you have the year of the rat and the yin energy. All right. Year of the rat years are 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, and I gotta do basic math here. 2020. All right. So that could be relevant. Could also be plus or minus increments of 12 years, too, if you're dealing with someone that was born before 1948, okay? All right. Powerful life force beneath the negligible energies, cautious, agile, adaptable to adversities, and team worker. Following the fairy, the rats under her divine protection come in flocks to the top of a cliff. Although each of them looks weak and small, the convergence of the whole family generates a great, encouraging, and unfailing power full of vitality. At the peak of the mountain, the rats are overlooking the vast land as if they own the entire world. So you might need to seek out that information, and it may be with a larger group of people. Rats do come in colonies, right? And here they are with this fairy just hanging out over the top, trying to climb this mountain and overcome some obstacles, right? And it could be a lesson of working together with others. Teamwork is mentioned, okay? Yang yin energy of this is timid, cowering, fastidious, lack of foresight and charisma. Passive meanings compromise, appropriate adventure, and understanding is trust the voice within you and make long-term plans, okay? So there may be a little bit of hesitation, right? Especially if you're going to be overcoming something. I'm also thinking sort of like some sort of social anxiety as well, with that period of ill health, depression. All right. Tell us more, Spirit from Past Life Oracle 3, please. One more, please. Thank you. All right. First card out, Lessons and Blessings. All right. Something having to do with unrequited love, maybe some sort of rejection. That could be what the trouble or obstacle that's being overcome at this time. And the arts, something creative may actually help you out at this time as well. Or that could just be an identifier of the situation you just came from. All right. Tell us more, Spirit from the Stargazing Oracle, please. Oh, that's a flippity floppity deck. It's pretty loud. All right, there we go. Let's get 3, please. All right, 2 right out the gate. First one is Grand Trine. Being blessed, good luck, completion, receiving gifts, contentment, magnetic, huge successes, little effort, and harmony. All right. That usually comes with the territory when you learn lessons, right? Taurus, you could be dealing with a Taurus. All right. Fertile, self-indulgent, sensuous, right, patient, possessive, rational, loyal, comforts, materialism, food, earth, earthy. All right. One more. All right. I don't remember, Taurus might actually be a cardinal as well, but full moon, blessings, blossoming, celebration, release what no longer serves you, recharge your energy, inner work, let go of the past, and manifestation. All right. And that may be the challenge to get over, right? You might have to work on what's triggering you regarding this rejection, this unrequited love situation, okay? Whoever this Taurus energy is. Could also be a moon Taurus. I'm seeing that as well. All right. Let's get 3 on this situation, Spirit. From Izzy's deck, please, just to identify it a little bit. All right. Transition. Yep. That makes sense. Highway to hell. Perhaps it was not a good place to go, and you're going to need to set up some boundaries, okay? Maybe they cross boundaries. All right. All right. I'm also seeing sort of cutting them off. So maybe cord cutting too. Given the highway to hell, you're being redirected. And if you went down that path, you would have been down worse because you wouldn't have learned a lesson from it. And that lesson could very well be just your autonomy and your sovereignty, right? Maybe this is a very toxic connection. You got yourself back, okay? So let's get 4 from Gypsy Witch. Tell me more. What's going on? All right. Looking towards better with this 3 of Wands here. The tree, good health near flowers, fulfillment of highest hopes. Let's see if flowers are next. Well, there's a park with a bunch of trees. Nice. 9 of Wands. Gonna have to be strong through it. Number 26 breaks down to an 8. The park foretells a new loved one very near. If distant, false friends. Interesting. We'll see where this falls. Kind of in the middle. Then you have a Knight of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. A mature energy coming in with some communication. Number 22, the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better. And then 5 of Wands. Interesting. Good tidings, though, with the clover here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Maybe... Oh, I'm seeing it. Okay. Maybe some news came in. What made this unrequited is you realized the truth. You got a truth about this person. Because the 5 of Wands is a little bit of conflict, right? Okay. And it's actually going to be a saving grace for you because this energy was probably an energy vampire. Okay. And they're very much depleting your energy and just taking too much of your energy, right? And it could very well be not emotional, right? It could be just them sucking up all your food out of your fridge all the time. You know, let's say you just have a really obnoxious roommate, right? That kind of situation. So this is actually like a blessing in disguise that you discover something about this person that is absolutely, no, absolutely not. Go now, right? Kick them out, right? You have that transition energy there. All right. I'm feeling the need to get the lessons deck. Let's figure out what lesson this is, Spirit. Just get a general idea. Pardon me. I'm all the way over here. All right. What's the lesson? Since lesson showed up twice. Get one more here. All right. One more. That makes sense. Okay. First card that came out is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And the truth has come out, realizing this is not a good situation, right? And now you're in a path to surrender. So that could be a lesson, right? I can release my need to control. Perhaps this was a controlling energy. And that's how they were depleting. All right, I'm going to set that aside in case we need it later. So let's get you some guidance regarding this situation. Let's seek out some information that will help the collective at this time, Spirit. Let's get one from the Work Your Life Oracle. All right. You have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, so it's time to tap in. Let's get one more. Oh, don't fall off the table now. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Yes, so you're going to need to tap into your intuition and find out what you need as well. Not just rely on external sources. But as we go through all the decks, there may be some more guidance. There may be more than one thing to do. Okay? Let's see what the Halloween Oracle has to say. I had a feeling I knew I needed to use this deck. Almost every single reading has needed it. Because there's been aspects of the beginning part of my spiritual awakening where this deck was super helpful. Ironically, nowhere near Halloween time. So I got to celebrate Halloween in the middle of spring. It was grand. It was glorious. There was no objections here. All right, let's get one, please. No, or two. Okay. gonna, since I did say it halfway through. All right. First one out, you have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. I'm going to skim it for you. Let's see, and it could be talking more about endings rather than a literal death. Okay. Acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and then perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of that fear. Take a light approach to a situation initially, and it may work out for the better. If you are holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things, simplify and let go. So this may be a time just to cleanse out with regards to this relationship. Maybe there's a lot of extra stuff lying around. I know, get it out so that you can get that energy fresh and so clean, right? Then you have spider, community, and web weaving. Beautiful. All right. Spider webs can be seen as a symbol of connection, not necessarily entrapment. There's a fine line sometimes between a family or community supporting us and controlling us. Again, with the surrender. Okay. This card looks at this discernment. It also suggests you review the way you communicate with the wider community, at work, or generally with others, and take steps to improve this or do it slightly differently. It also indicates that there needs to be a balance between what you do for yourself and what you do for others. Okay. If we give too much to the outside, our strength diminishes and we cannot weave the supporting web for ourselves. Bam! There goes the dynamite. All right. Let's pull from the unshakable inner peace, Spirit. All right. And I'm going to see this room over. Yeah? Okay. We might have space. It's Gucci. Let's get one from the unshakable inner peace. Please and thank you. Regarding this transition. All right, you have card number 15. You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you, okay? What wisdom does your higher self have for you? Again, with that, answer the call on the Akasha. All right? You may need to tap in more now and meditate and kind of really connect with self to really figure out what it is, where you need to go, okay? Along with any external resources as well. So if you need to seek therapy, okay? If you got depression, all right? But if it's really just a matter of disconnecting from a very controlling vampiric energy, as soon as you clear your energy of this and the space and the environment of any things about that person as well, the energy usually clears up pretty quickly. So you may notice a huge shift after a few weeks, okay? But just stay on top of it. You might have to connect every day, like do this every day, okay? All right, let's get one from the Keepers of the Light, Spirit. Further guidance, please and thank you. All right. Look who came out. And her twin wanted to come out too. I'm going to include it. I'm including it. That is uncanny. All right. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. You also have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Okay? That's uncanny. That never happens. Hardly ever. All right. That's awesome. That tells you that's a double yes right there. Okay, let me get these two together. Okay. All right. The Shekinah is the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. It is the female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ in Gnostic Gospels. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from the male-only image of God. She reminds us that God is all loving and all accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, and gift sharers of the world, who are here to unite all hearts around the world. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is actually a time to celebrate, okay? There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world, all right? So don't let this get to you. Don't let it bring you down. You're actually better than all that. The Holy Spirit expect miracles. According to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, the Holy Spirit mediates between illusion and truth. It's the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear or the illusions that our fear has created. Okay? It's the holiest light of truth and love we can ever experience, an aspect of our truest self. When it appears in a reading, prepare for the miraculous. All right. Expect the unexpected, expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you, leaving behind thoughts, memories, and feelings that are no longer serving you, and remember the love that you are. Move into your heart and allow that love to shine out into the world. Then miracles can happen. And I just imagine a bunch of cheerleader angels with their pom-poms cheering you on as you just won the game because you beat out the competition. Oh, that's too funny. You're cute. Spirit, you're cute. Oh, my goodness. All right. Last piece of guidance. Spirit's not going to have me tell you. I can tell. It's just the usual stuff. But, you might have to find your way, okay? If you feel like you need to talk to a professional, talk to a professional, all right? But we'll see what Beyond Lemuria tells you, okay? I'm never going to pronounce this word right, I swear. All right, Spirit. Last piece of guidance for the collective at this time from our newest deck. I'm so excited. I am so loving this deck. It's still a little hard to pull, but there we go. Ooh, what is this? This may give you a clue as to where you're headed, okay? You have number 50, the Portal Keeper. 50 does reduce down to 5, so this is like transition for the highest good, okay? Portal Keeper. Neat. All right. All right. Unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic ability, raising your vibration, expanded consciousness, the Akashic records, that's what Akasha here is for as well, past life ties, exploring the edges of reality for significant messages, seeing between the lines, and multidimensional awareness. Now I see why this is so vague. Spirit really wants you to start practicing tapping in and opening up some of your clairs. This may be a time to upgrade, spiritually speaking. Awesome. Love it. As we become more sensitive and aware, we are more receptive to mystical experience. We can realize there are overlaying realities that seem just as real, if not more vibrant and profound, than the familiar everyday. There is a theory that space and time are constructs that allow our human minds to grasp sequences in chronological order and enable us to orient them and move forward through reality. In their current evolution, humans are only using a small portion of their brain capacity. If we unlock our mind's potential, what would we fathom that we can't now? There is information out there that isn't real to us until we glimpse it with our own senses. The beings of Lemuria evolved with a different kind of intelligence. They were skilled at harnessing energy from natural and abundant forces such as crystals, the heart of the earth, and the moon. They could share complex information without words. The Lemurians operated in multiple realms at will and could disappear from human perception. Technically, they were in the same location, but in an overlaying reality, a parallel dimension which could be very different. Psychically advanced people can sense discarnate souls, elementals in nature, and spirit guides. They can also see information in energy fields. These perceptions, clairvoyance, clairsentience, or clairaudience, are still connected to this reality, but are examples of what can happen when we raise our consciousness or train ourselves to the subtleties of what is happening around us. In essence, we share our physical location with overlaying beings and energies and can raise or lower our vibration to match and enter the realms of reality. Two people in an identical environment can have different experiences. And of course, the twin flames here would show up, right? Perfect example of that. Or I would say, perfect metaphor for that. All right. One may thrive and enjoy the opportunities of the moment. The other may only see the negatives in the situation. Here, one or both parties may be traversing realities on a micro level. These micro realms may look very similar, but the way we feel, the reflections we see in others, and the way the circumstances unfold are aligned with our vibration. So it's great to be conscious of our energy and the ways we can optimize our experience of life. Like attracts like. It is important to keep this in mind if you're considering traversing deeper realms, as it is an endless rabbit hole. Set your energy field to the highest good and ensure your intention is primed for the places you wish to journey to. Traversing other realms is an innate ability that we all have. Young children have this skill intact as they are not yet convinced that it's not real. Animals, especially cats, I can attest to this. I've watched them do some interesting things. Also have this awareness. People who experience hallucinations may be perceiving multiple layers of information simultaneously. In the West, this may be considered a symptom of diminished mental health. In other cultures, this openness could be the mark of a shaman or seer and considered a powerful gift. The Akashic paradigm combines multidimensionality with the idea that everything is happening simultaneously. Thus, everything that has ever been and ever will be is occurring at this moment. By changing our vibration, we can access an ocean of collective consciousness, and this highlights the significance of portals. Now, let me think when the next portals are. There's much. I think the 2-2 portal. Oh, goodness, 2-2. It's all about union and balance, right? And like partnerships and stuff. And again, with the twin flames on the table. Okay. Portals are gateways to other layers of reality. So 2-2, 222, or 2-2 might be significant. And as I say that, I see 9/11 on the clock. 9/11 means it's a positivity reminder and that new doors are opening. So this may be significant for y'all, okay? They can be accessed through meditation and inner practices, or externally in places such as the planet's vortices. These places are usually sacred to those who are sensitive to energies and work closely with the earth. Often wherein ley lines connect, portals are places where the veil is thin and unexplainable phenomena can occur. Okay? I'm also getting a sense of maybe some gatekeep, light worker type stuff going on here. You may want to look into that. I'm not too familiar with it because I haven't been very guided towards that. But from my understanding, that's what a lot of these gurus that go out to specific places on the earth to go meditate do. That's what they're doing. They're working with the portals. Okay? Earth's ley lines are similar to the meridian systems on the body. Chakras are also energetic vortexes. When we tune to them and the places on the body they connect to, we can access holistic information. There you go. All right. Portals are like an opening or rip in our usual veil of reality. If you feel pulled to explore this curious and vast topic further, it is wise to seek a mentor who is confident traversing these realities. However, simply understanding that there are dimensional layers can help you see between the lines, present in the knowledge that this reality is a fraction of the bigger picture. How are you connected to your mystical self? How might you raise your vibration to access information that isn't normally perceivable? How can you lift your spirits and soar into wider awareness so that you can see life from a heightened perspective? When our minds get out of the way, we can reach the bliss state of the seamless unspeakable, where the need for a linear life drops away, and we can center ourselves through a sense of eternal being. The divinatory meaning: gently explore the edges of your reality. Spend time in the forest to listen, deepen your meditation practice, dance yourself into ecstasy, explore psychic tools, and study new healing modalities, okay? If you feel lacking in purpose or life seems a little mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. Awesome. Love it. So you may want to check your other placements as well. Okay, you might get a bit more insight. We have talked about bits and pieces here and there, okay, that may relate to this, all right? Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. I'm excited. That's awesome. That's huge. That's big. All right. Have a good one. Bye.